Alright guys, we're going to be doing a demo review for Jake's demo for today's YouTube video. Jake is a Silver Master, I think is the rank, so we're in for a good time, see some interesting plays. I see that you started the game not by playing Counter-Strike, but by actually playing Ring Around the Rosie. So I definitely appreciate this. You choose the save option on the pistol round. You choose to save along with many of the T's, no, one of the T's. Fat Asian Man saved as well. So you went with the no pistol round purchase. Respectable. I like the confidence. But on a serious note, you should definitely purchase as much as you can on pistol round. You just annihilated these guys, man. That's some pretty good work. Already I could tell that you need to work on moving and shooting at the same time with your pistol. It seems like you just stop and shoot when you have your pistol, and that should almost never be the case. You always want to be either crouching up and down when you're shooting, moving left to right when you're shooting a pistol, etc., etc. Okay, so Jake wrote us a little intro to himself. He says, I like to use the scout and the op more than anything. I think jump scouting is OP, and I think Zeusing and knifing is more fun than anything as well. You start out in spawn by wanting to rush. You see a couple of your teammates are going that way, so you go back the other way. You say that I think Zeusing and knifing is more fun than anything. I also find it hilarious and tend to try for it too often. I like the M4 and the AK more than the P90. And I like to rush with the P90. I also really enjoy the MP9 if I'm rushing. I play really aggressively. So Jake is definitely a man of his word. He just rushed with the MP9, and he said he was going to do this in his little intro that he wrote for us. But on a serious note, if you are going to rush, you need to make sure you get out of spawn as fast as possible. Like as soon as you are in spawn and you pick the wrong way to go and then backtrack and you're 3 seconds, 4 seconds behind the timing window of when you should be rushing, you need to just cancel it right away. Second thing is you buy an MP9 on the second round. I know you saved on the first round, but you need to just save there. Buy as a team, save as a team. That second round is definitely a save option. Third thing, yeah, this isn't wallable. You can't wall anything with the MP9 or anything with the SMGs, so don't even try it. The route you just took to get to bedroom was just about the most inefficient thing I've ever seen. If you want to go to bedroom, dude, just go through the boiler room and get there earlier. Don't go through the apartment. Like, look at how fast that guy got there before you. It's like a whole 3-4 seconds ahead. So if you want to get to this spot with your teammate, dude, you gotta take the right route for sure. There you go. You gotta kill those chickens. Completely agree. That should count as a frag, if you ask me. Should be 1-0 for this round. But yeah, definitely got to utilize the timing windows if you're going to be, trying to rush and play very aggressively. Really quickly, I try to refrain from buying head armor if the T's are going to have AK head armor, just because an AK is going to be a one-shot headshot kill anyways, so it's usually just kind of a waste of money. This right here, like, it just doesn't really make much sense. You throwing flashes in there, you taking this gun battle, you could have died for the past 5-6 seconds if a T just came up these steps. So you can't really tunnel vision around that window. I personally would just not go around that window at all. It's just one of those things where it's a very advanced play and probably not something you should be worrying about is playing around the boiler room window and things like that. Try to play more around the halls, the balcony, and pit. So far, Jake, I'm finding a theme in your body of work here. And that is, number 1, to take the slowest route possible. Number 2, to annihilate. Just destroy any chicken you see. And number 3 is to get to that goddamn window room at all fucking costs. No matter the gun, no matter how ridiculous it is to go there, it doesn't matter. It's your destiny to be in this fucking window. So I'm starting to see a pattern, Jake from Chipotle, and I like it. Did this really just happen, Jake? Talk to me for a second, Jake. Did you just drop an AK in order to buy a P90 and then just waste an AK on the ground, dude? This should be a fucking crime, Jake. This should be a goddamn crime against humanity to do something like that. And I'm pretty ashamed. But you're averaging at least 2 to 3 chicken kills per round. So that's, you know, a bright side. Right here, you could have just died to your left. And that guy just owned you, dude. He took the window room from you. Like, I feel like when you went into this server, everybody was like, alright, man, I got banana. You know, another guy was like, alright, I got banana. Some guy was like, alright, I got porch. Some guy was like, alright, I got arch. And you were like, alright, I got the window room. And everybody was like, it's a ballsy spot to play. But you took the challenge. And you're really trying to hold this window room, man. And I appreciate it. I appreciate the determination to not let them get into these holes. Alright, man, after watching your CD side, I mean, you got 16 frags, got about 45 chicken kills, but on a serious note, you got to start playing differently. You can't expect to improve if all you're doing is playing the same spot every time, like playing into those halls. The tees, even though like you were getting a decent amount of kills, the round always just fell apart because you would die every single time pretty early in the round, and the tees were just waiting back super far, right? They were just like hiding in alt mid waiting for you because you were becoming so one-dimensional. So yeah, you got to switch it up. Start playing porch, start playing halls, start playing, and by playing halls I mean playing in the pit and playing on the balcony or playing on arches or playing underneath the pillars at porch and things like that, and switch it up a little bit. Don't be so one-dimensional. Don't be so predictable as well, because they really knew what you were doing. They were all waiting for you the past like 7-8 rounds, just sitting there waiting for you and all. So you are a fucking god, Jake. Check out this knife kill. Fuck you, FAP squad. Ekazun Ryo. Good shit. God damn it, Jake. I swear to God, this is like the 6th round that you start the round and you're just AFK for the first like 10 seconds. Like, why? What are you doing, man? Do you die and immediately alt tab? Are you talking on Steam Friends after every round? Like, what is this? Why? Just why, man? Jake, god damn it. You buy a gun and then you go AFK. What were you doing from the time you bought a gun until now, Jake? I swear to God. Alright, man, that's it for this demo, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it entertaining. Thank you for submitting it, Jake. I hope I wasn't too harsh on you. It's kind of just messing around, being a bit sarcastic there, and things like that. But for real, definitely a lot of things to work on. At this point, you really just got to work from the ground up. I would advise you to watch some videos on the website on how to play certain spots, so you're actually playing and putting yourself in relevant positions. I would work on your aim a lot more than it is right now, and work on your movement when it comes to, especially being in firefights and whatnot. You got to start buying the proper guns, utilizing the proper nades and things like that. And just at this point, it needs like a pretty much complete overhaul, so it's kind of hard to pinpoint one thing. But thank you for submitting it. I hope you guys learned something, or at least enjoyed the video. It's been Daze from NetcodeGuides.com, and remember, if you guys want a demo review from me, just check out my website and upload one if you're a premium member. Peace out, guys.